Jesus and the apostles said a lot of things that are uncomfortable because they're scary. They say things that really can cause fear and trembling when you contemplate the reality that we're living in. What Jesus says about what it takes to follow him, what's going to happen when he returns, the narrow and difficult path that leads to life, the need to stay awake and alert, and a number of other things, the way he warns his disciples, scary things. He's going to return to judge the world, and a lot of people will be cast into what he called outer darkness or eternal fire. And many of the people who will be cast into that place where there's weeping and gnashing of teeth will be people who call him Lord. And this is a scary thing. And there are things like this all over the New Testament that Jesus and Paul and Peter and James and John say that can cause fear and trembling. And that feeling, while it may be uncomfortable sometimes, is actually helpful to us. Jesus and the apostles say things that are supposed to cause fear and trembling. They're supposed to cause us to sober up and take all of this very seriously and follow Jesus with all of our hearts. They say things that are comforting, that are heartwarming, that are encouraging. But they also say these other things that are extremely serious and scary. And it's not bad to feel afraid about the things Jesus and the apostles said. That's actually a good thing. If you feel fear and trembling when you contemplate some of their words and the implications of them, that's actually a good sign. That's healthy. That means you have ears to hear. But not a lot of people like to feel that way, particularly evangelical Christians today who have embraced Reformation theology. They often don't like any kind of feeling of uncertainty, any feelings of fear. Am I going to make it? Anything like that. They think that's unhealthy, and that it's bad to really contemplate that. And they tend to want to get rid of that and just have nothing but comfort and assurance, and everything's going to be fine. And so there's a cure for this fear of God, this fear and trembling that Jesus and the apostles' words cause. There's an antidote that can take away that fear. And this potion, this antidote, is a mixture of 4 different ingredients. First, the doctrine of salvation by grace alone, through faith alone, that nothing you do plays a role in your salvation. You don't have to, you don't contribute to it. Ingredient number 2, penal substitutionary atonement. Ingredient number 3, the imputed righteousness of Christ. You look righteous to God regardless of what you're doing. You always look like you're as righteous as Jesus in his eyes. And ingredient number 4, eternal security. When you combine these 4 ingredients, it creates the perfect cure for the fear of the Lord, the perfect antidote for fear and trembling. And it doesn't work on everyone. But most people who take this potion will be free of concern, they will sleep soundly, and they'll feel as though there's nothing to worry about. And it will help them to relax and live a very casual Christian life. However, when they die, or when Jesus returns, that potion will wear off. And it will actually result in adverse effects. Their fear will be far worse when the potion wears off than it would have been if they had not taken that potion. We're in a very serious reality, friends, and many of us are being lulled to sleep by doctrines that tell us what our ears want to hear, and we have to be very careful. Please check out the video in videos on the screen, and let me know if you'd like to talk. God bless you.